Everybody, welcome back. We're going to be playing another game of Total War Warhammer today, another Empire multiplayer match. I just saw, probably in the last two games, some of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen with Magic, with kind of different results. But that Light Wizard, in the last game, there's a Light Wizard that cast those bolts on me. It literally did 80% off of two of my heroes that were close by. It's not even single target, it's two of them. And including my main lord, and made him run immediately. So I'm going to have to use those bolts if I'm Empire. At least against other Empire type units. So yeah, it's just absolutely absurd, like how powerful these bolts are. It's just insane. Like, it really is. Okay, so what I want to do now... Let me see here. How much do I have left? Go ahead and downgrade one of these. I don't really need spearmen. They're not awesome against the dwarves, but I do want one more item here. Go for this. And I mean, I know there's also the capability that I could... Oh, I didn't even think of running this. I should have run this when I played against the undead with my guy. I don't know. I just wasn't even thinking. I just don't know Empire that well. At least in multiplayer. That's okay, I guess, but like, that thing... Absolutely absurd. I'm gonna have to run it. This is okay, but this is like another level, and it's way cheaper than this. Wow. Okay, so actually I can't afford to run swordsman. What else? Could I upgrade these to anything special? I don't think so. I mean, let's see. Another handgunner would be nice. Maybe I can just get rid of... I mean, that spell's so cheap, though. It's so good. I could just get rid of this. No. How much is this spell? I got rid of both of them and just ran net. Could be okay. Nah, I'll just run the swordsman. We'll run that. I'll run a swordsman just to make sure that we can, you know, have a decent show against the ground game. Is there anything else I can buy here that might be worth it? Could get one foe seeker. It's not bad. It gives you more vigor. Too much. I feel like I've played that guy, or at least seen that guy before. I'm not sure. I think this is good. How much to upgrade these? It's 50. So I could upgrade a couple of them. Does that upgrade their damage at all? Yeah, a little bit. Melee attack. I would probably honestly just rather have Foe Seeker on a unit. Put it on my main lord. Then we can upgrade the handgunners. Oh, no, we can't. Upgrade these guys one. Get a little bit of extra cash. Yeah, so I think this will be pretty solid. That thing, Shim's Burning Gaze, is obscene. Obscene. Like, base damage. Of course, other factions have it too, like the Gaze of Nagash with the Undead. Like, it literally killed an Empire captain on a mount, so it did over 3,000 damage, literally, in one hit. I thought it didn't do any damage, because I was like, oh, well, none of my guys are scratched. It must not have done any damage. A couple of episodes ago. And I was like, no, it actually literally one-shotted a flying hero. So you have to be able to dodge those. And the light one last time did 80% damage to two people. My main lord, it made him run immediately, and they charged and killed him with the rest of their units. And then it hurt another one so bad that he was running also. So I mean, that's just the end of the fight right there. And the things are homing, sort of. Like, you can kind of dodge them, but it's really hard. So a lot of it is you just have to have it with your guy, and they have it with their guy, and then as soon as they start casting it, you cast it on them, and then just hope that you kill them. It's just like whoever can cast it first and get away with it and dodge. So you have to be the first one to cast it, and then just immediately try to strafe left or right. Yeah, you have to have Shim's Burning Gaze. The thing is just outrageously strong. You can dodge it, sort of. You know, it does have some homing, some ability to curve to it, which makes it... I have dodged it before, but it makes it very hard to deal with. So I don't like Lord Sniping, but this is different than Spirit Leech because there are some ways to dodge it. Spirit Leech, there's no real way to dodge it. You just... it's cast on you, and that's it. This is much further distance, though. This is another map with a lot of trees. I don't like it. Do not like it. And a lot of hills. Yeah, this is not good for my strategy at all. He might set up like over here. He might set up in the trees. Great cannon! I mean, this is bad against... I mean, like, his artillery is going to be bad also, which could be a good thing, depending on how much he decides to field. Great cannon! Do that. Victory will be ours! Get our Air Force going. We are Sigma's heirs! Light of battle! Our weapons are yours! Oops, not that. That. And then these guys are number 2. Show us the foe! Right, let's just put them in the woods, just so that they may not see them. By Ulrich's wrath! The Heldenhammer! Ready for war! Now, dwarves don't have a ton of character sniping, so... I really think they need to just implement items that you can buy, just like normal items you could get on the campaign that would just give you like 30% reduction to magic resist, or like 30% extra magic resist, or something like that. I think that would help a ton, especially if those like line shots are going to do that much damage to lords. Let's see what he's doing here. I need to like not clump my guys up too. And I have them all in the same hotkey, but as a general rule, I need to not clump them up so I don't get obliterated by one Shim's Gaze. Or whatever. In their case, it would be by like one volley of like 5 cannons or something. Yeah, he's way over there. I might be able to fire into those. I think I'm okay doing this trade. Mine's going to be a lot more accurate than his, I think. If I can shoot over it. I think I can. They're green, so it looks like I should be able to shoot over it. You guys gonna fire anytime today, though? There we go. God, his things are so much more accurate than mine. Come on. Alright, yeah. Shim's Burning Gaze helps. Moving out. now I'm gonna get to hit some Slayers for free too with my cannons. I think we're still okay with the shots.
Very well.
How much for a double tap? Don't have enough yet.
Mark, moving now. On heading out.
Actually, yeah, I should go ahead and bring up the other lords over here. Because I saw, yeah, he has some gunners like hiding over here. So I should be able to come over here and mess with him.
The winds blow strong. Very well. Whoa!
Guys, go. Go! Oh, they're getting stunned, I guess, while they're trying to dive down. Are these Slayers? Oh god, they're Slayers. Get out, get out, get out. Forget it. Run. So he just has his units really spread out. He's got like 2 units of Slayers with like gunners. What are those? Oh, like little bomber things. Okay. Interesting.
We are Sigmar's for the Empire. And one bad faster. Sigmar calls. Heading out. Wise council. My orders stand. Prepare for combat.
Let's go ahead and hold fire. Charge in there. Knock these out. Charge out.
Move the quick march.
Yeah, he's got a lot of Slayers just kind of chilling.
Light is might. My orders stand. By the Emperor's will. Seeking enemy. Yes, Lord. Gather the acolytes. Ready for war.
You finally gonna start running at me?
Move out. Moving.
I need to wait till he like gets on this hill though. Oh, okay. They're up too far now.
By Sigmar, obey me.
Okay, that's pretty smart. So he got on this hill so that I can't recharge him.
Steady, man. Agreed. Ready.
Who had Foe Seeker? Oh, this guy did, yeah.
Moving. Wise counsel. General.
Yeah, so we neutralize those.
Great cannon. The Empire endures.
So now we can move the rest of our army out.
The Empire endures. We are Sigmar's heirs. Herminia guide us for the Emperor.
Fire into those guys. Good shots in there. They're just gonna hide in the woods for a little bit. That's cool. So I'm just gonna reposition a little bit with my cannons. Can I fire on him? No. Blocked. Blocked.
Listen up.
I'll go ahead and pop a health potion on that guy. So we're just waiting on the handgunners to come up here. And then we're gonna net them and gun them down. I need to not underestimate the Slayers because they really did a lot of damage in a previous battle.
Heading out.
Here we go. Fire on him.
Missiles will fly. Yes, sir. Quickly. For the twin-tailed comet.
I need to wait until we get into range and get some actual shots.
We serve the Emperor.
And then as soon as we do, we need to be ready for the double net. As soon as I start hearing those shots. Guys. God, get up here. Get on this hill. Okay, here he comes.
Yes, General! For the Emperor!
Alright, fire on those.
Sigma
I'm still most interested in firing on these guys. Let me see here.
The Empire is yours!
There we go. Alright, we got him.
Witness the power! Great cannon! Shaman! No lingering!
Go ahead and pop that.
See to it! It will be done!
Alright, let's go.
Obey!
Can they attack back or are they just stuck? No, they can attack back for sure. Okay, I need to watch out then. They can definitely attack back. Alright, go ahead and pop this.
See to it!
Hold them in place for a while. Get some shots in there while we try to deal with this. Now I can come over here and pick those up, I think. They're probably going to have those little fire things, so I need to run back, actually.
Awaiting orders! Ready for war!
Guys, get out of there. Get out. Get out. Okay, get over here. Deal with that, actually. Yeah, charge into there on that. And he's firing on him, so he can run out of that.
Let us go! The Empire ensures! Great swords!
He might, yeah, he's got those stupid blasting charges. Oh, God.
For the Emperor!
Okay, tying those up. Okay, all the Slayers are dead. That's good.
Move out!
Get out, get out, get out. He's got those Slayers coming after me.
Yes, to battle!
Alright, good. Out of there. Here. Got 6 seconds on net. Alright, form up. Shoot those guys down.
I am prepared!
Jeez, get the net, get the net. Even if it's just a single net, it's fine.
I speak, you act!
Troll, hammer, torpedo things. Let's get these out of here.
Yes, will be done! Get them! Untitled Hammer! Ready? Now! And gunners! Hold the cry! Yes! We are Sigma's heirs!
Let's fly out of that.
We are Sigma's heirs! All ranks ready!
Out of that.
Let's move!
Okay, yeah. Too much microform. So yeah, pretty good, pretty good. He did a pretty good job. He just didn't have quite enough artillery. And the Shim's Burning Gaze really helps against artillery as well. So I hadn't really used that much in the past, but it's really good. It's really good. I'm definitely sold on it now. But yeah, so we're able to use Shim's Burning Gaze, neutralize some of the artillery, utilize our cannons. He did a pretty good job with the Slayers. They're good against the Flying Lords, but the problem is I can fly out, and then when I net them, then I can just shoot them down with the gunners. So that's what we did. We just kind of kept them low, ran in, and just picked them off. So we just had stuff going on everywhere, just lots of Flying Lord harassment. I mean, I would have been pretty annoyed if I was him. But yeah, I mean, that's just the power of Flying Lords. Get the harassment. It was pretty smart of him to hope I would advance forward, and he was hanging out in the trees. I guess he suspected I would run a lot of artillery. So he was trying to bait me into coming over there and fighting in those trees, but I'm not going to do that. So I really wanted to leverage the cannons. Let's see how it ended up here. Yeah, I only lost 38 things. So it was pretty good. Pretty good overall. His composition's pretty cool. I like it. So he had kind of a good sort of anti-lord sniping kind of thing. He just didn't have enough artillery. So, you know, if he had more artillery, if he had like 3 cannons and 2 grudge throwers or something like that with a master engineer, then I would unequivocally have to run at him, and that would be a problem. As you could see, the Light Wizard really didn't kill that many things. He just did damage to those, to the artillery. a little bit there. Cannons did pretty well. The handgunners did pretty well. Handgunners just mow down Slayers. We didn't let the Slayers get any kills. That was good. Yeah, it was just really... I mean, the Dwarves, unfortunately, are just pretty underpowered. The more that I play multiplayer, the more that I realize that. You know, I do have some really good Dwarf games on the channel, so do check those out. I think they can be competitive, but you have to really go hard on the artillery. Like, I'm convinced of that. Like, you need like 5 artillery or something like that, and then just like anti-large, just a lot of anti-large, a lot of artillery, and you just have to hope that you mow down enough infantry before they get there, and just maybe try to tank the infantry with things like Thanes, run a zillion artillery, and just do your best, you know, to try to protect the artillery. I do think that Slayers and Thunders are a good solution to artillery. I'm not sure about the Iron Drakes. I have tried them once. They were pretty cool, but they're a good anti-infantry, I think, type of unit. But you're already going to have enough anti-infantry if you just run like 3 cannons, 2 grudge throwers, and an engineer. You should just be able to mow down most of what I had. Now, if they have it set up where they're hiding their infantry in the back and just shooting at you with the artillery, I still think you should be able to win that war, because you're going to have way more artillery than they do. And you're going to have the engineer, which speeds it up. So I think you have to run a lot of artillery, even if it's just like all grudge throwers or something. Just lots and lots of artillery. Like, you cannot be the one that has to run to them. If you have to run to them, and it's something like Empire, if you have to run through their artillery, you're just never going to make it, especially with like the net of Amenthok or whatever. Like, that net's not going to make a difference if you have artillery superiority, right? Because they're going to have to run at you. So the net's not going to be a huge deal. But it was for him, because he only had 2 grudge throwers, and that's just not enough firepower to deal with 3 cannons and taking pot shots from the light wizard. So overall, pretty solid. I do like his build. If I were going to make a suggestion, I would just run normal long beards just to save money. These guys are cute, but they're just not strong enough. I would just run like maybe just 4 long beards, like maybe a Slayer or 2, possibly. A lot of Thunders. Yeah, he didn't have any Thanes either. A lot of Thunders, some Thanes, an Engineer. I'll show you real quick what I'm thinking of here. Maybe I'll do a Dwarf multiplayer one just for fun. I need to do some other stuff though here in a minute, so maybe that might have to wait until tomorrow. But let me just show you what I'm talking about here. Alright, I think you have to go whichever lord has... Well, none of them have potions. I forgot about that. That's really bad. It's another major strike against dwarves. Okay. So just run Ungrim with everything. At least he's unbreakable. He does good armor-piercing damage. He has good armor. So it is what it is. He has some magic resist. That's good. He has missile resistance. And I think you need an engineer. How much is that? 79. Okay, want that. 156 accuracy. I mean, that's a long cooldown, but the extra accuracy, and I don't know what the plus 40 reload skill. I don't know if that's plus 40% reload or what. That's just like a really arcane. I've never seen that text on anything else. I have no idea, like, just exactly what that means. But I think if you're going for the engineer, you definitely want to boost it up and go for the reload skill. I've seen this from another person who did plus 6% weapon damage, huh? That's really expensive though. I like the extra percent explosion, and I like this, but I'm not sure about this right here just yet. And then I think maybe 2 Thanes and a Runesmith? I can't remember exactly what he ran. Okay, I like the armor-piercing damage. I like that. I like that. This is too expensive. These are all nice. I mean, if you think you're going to be trading artillery shots, this could actually be pretty good. How expensive is it? 145 is pretty steep. Leadership and melee attack is good, but that's also pretty expensive, right? Yeah, 135 is really steep. Well, well, you'd figure out the details. I mean, you would basically just run double thanes, 2 pots, run 1 of each of the other ones, because you want this. This is the big attraction here, because that's going to help you against demigryphs. So I think running that's good. You may not even need the engineer. I do think that the extra firing range is really nice. But you'd run something like this, and then I think he ran like 3 of these, 2 grudge throwers, just like massive, and then you just want anti-large that's coming into your face. So I think you're running. You had like 1 unit of slayers, I think. I wouldn't really go more than 1 unit of slayers because they can just get kited. Like what just happened that I did in the battle is that, yeah, in theory they're really good against flying lords. They do a lot of damage. So you want them to have to respect the slayers. You want to have slayers on the ground, but at the same time they can get kited and they can get killed off pretty easily. Maybe just a bunch of thunders. I don't know, it's feeling really light. I would have to toy around and see. Maybe you don't get the engineer, then I'll let you get 1 more thunder and like 2 of these or something. I don't really know. I'd have to feel it out, but I do know that I would run at least 4 pieces of artillery. Just to make 100% sure they are coming to you no matter what. 4 pieces of artillery. So I don't remember what he had, but I remember it was very hard to deal with. I almost beat it as Empire, so it was close. That was one of my first Empire games, so it wasn't amazing. But I feel like it has to be something like this, where you just have just an insurmountable amount of artillery, and then maybe even like some gyrocopters. I don't know. The dwarves, they have it rough. They have it rough for sure. But I will play them again. We'll try them out. I do think that, like I said, the key though is making sure you have a lot of artillery. Maybe it's only 4 pieces of artillery, just something to make sure that they come to you. There's no way that you can walk to them and win the fight against most other factions. So you have to make sure they come to you. So, anyways, thank you very much. I really appreciate the viewership. If you enjoyed this, please consider leaving a comment, liking, subscribing, telling your friends, anything you can do to help the visibility of the channel. We've kind of plateaued a little bit in recent days in terms of subscribers, which makes me a little sad because I think I churn out good content. But hopefully we'll pick it back up there. I am going to work on the production value of videos in the near future, so I'll have a little introduction or something to them, and maybe like a subscribe button and some annotations and things like that. All these kind of bells and whistles things. So I'll try to learn some video editing and get that done. It probably won't be until after the start of school, but I think maybe that's holding me back a little bit as people just, see the channel and think I'm kind of just a rinky-dink channel, which in terms of production value, I kind of am, but I think that the content is really good. So I appreciate you guys and gals for sticking with me on this. But anyways, thank you very much. Do check out the other multiplayer battles. Lots of good stuff to offer here. We also have legendary campaigns if you want to check those out. We don't abuse the auto-resolve system. We don't assassinate lords on the campaign map. It's just good, clean fights, awesome strategy. So having a lot of fun there. So do check those out, and that's going to be it. Thank you very much. As always, it's a pleasure broadcasting for you, and I hope you had a great time. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful evening.